Hi, my dear students. ಶರಣು ಶರಣಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು. This is science subject class. In science subject, we will discuss biology branch, chapter number 5, the fundamental unit of life. Already we have started this chapter in the 2 classes. So, this is the chapter for 9th grade. Once again, I welcome online class Sharanu Sharanarthigal. What are the aspects we have discussed in the 2 classes? We have studied about diffusion. Okay. We have discussed in the previous class diffusion, osmosis, differences between diffusion and osmosis, hypotonic solution, isotonic solution, hypertonic solution, plasmolysis, cell wall, nucleus, cytoplasma. All these points we have studied in the previous class. So, let us we discuss today's important aspect are cell organelles. Which point we will discuss here? Cell organelles. Okay, my dear students, are you ready to learn about cell organelles? Okay. What are the cell organelles? This is your question. The cell organelles which are present in cytoplasma of the cell. These cell organelles also called as living structures. You can say the living structure present in cytoplasm of cell are called cell organelles. Which are the cell organelles are present in the cell of cytoplasm? Endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, lysosomes, mitochondria, plastids and vacuoles. So, these are the cell organelles or living structures present in cytoplasm of a cell. Okay. Now, we will discuss which are the functions and what are the functions are takes place from these cell organelles in the cytoplasma. Okay. So, first one we will discuss, that is endoplasmic reticulum. It is also we can call ER. E means endoplasmic, R means here reticulum. Then you can say endoplasmic reticulum. So, endoplasmic reticulum is a large network of membrane, bound tubes and sheets. So, are you observing the picture in this slide? So, that is the structure of endoplasmic reticulum. So, endoplasmic reticulum is a large network of membrane. So, this one is bound by tubes and sheets. And endoplasmic reticulum extends throughout the cytoplasm. Almost all cytoplasm, endoplasmic reticulum is in the network or throughout the cytoplasm, extended. There are 2 kinds of endoplasmic reticulums are there. Those are the rough endoplasmic reticulum with the ribosomes, smooth endoplasmic reticulum without ribosomes. So, why we are calling RER and SER? So, you can commonly say RER means rough endoplasmic reticulum. Why these reticulums will become that rough? Because here the ribosomes are studded on the endoplasmic reticulum then you can say rough endoplasmic reticulum with ribosome. And in the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, the ribosomes are not studded or not combined to this endoplasmic reticulum, so they look like a smooth, and we can say that smooth endoplasmic reticulum without ribosomes. Understand? Yes. Next, here serve as channels for the transport of material between various regions of the cytoplasma or between the cytoplasma and the nucleus. See here, between the cytoplasma and the nucleus, so it is serves, how it serves? Like a channels and a transport of material. Transport of the material in the various region of the cytoplasm. Otherwise, between the cytoplasma and the nucleus. So, it is the main function of the endoplasmic reticulum. Next, endoplasmic reticulum functions as a cytoplasmic framework, providing a surface for biochemical activities. So, in the cell, the biochemical activities or reactions or takes place. So, that time it giving the framework to the biochemical activities by the endoplasmic reticulum in the cytoplasma. Okay. So, is it clear this endoplasmic reticulum? How many kinds are there? Two types, rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So, these are extended throughout the cytoplasm. So, I think here you are understood. So, next you see Golgi apparatus. These Golgi apparatus first discovered by Camillo Golgi. That's why we named that Golgi apparatus in the cytoplasm of the cell. Golgi apparatus consists of a system of membrane. Here also it is covered by membrane, bound vesicles arranged parallel to each other in stacks called cisterns. So, here you observe in our home the gunny bags are arranging one above one. So, like that here these vesicles are arranged parallel to each other in the stacks called cisterns. So, these cisterns we can see in the Golgi apparatus. The material synthesized near the ER means endoplasmic reticulum, the material synthesized near the ER is packaged and dispatched to various target inside and outside the cell through the Golgi apparatus. So, its functions include storage, modification and packaging of products in vesicles. So, the vesicles bounded or arranged in parallel way. So, these vesicles are storing, they can store the products, modification and packaging of products. These are present in the vesicle, the vesicles are in the Golgi apparatus. Next, Golgi apparatus involved in the formation of lysosomes. So, these are forming or these are formed into lysosome of the cell or in the cytoplasm of the cell by the Golgi apparatus. So, this Golgi apparatus first discovered by Mr. Camillo Golgi, and now we are calling Golgi apparatus. Okay, clear? Next, lysosomes are there. Just you say, just you observed. What you have observed here? So, you have observed that Golgi apparatus in the formation of the lysosomes. Now, we are discuss lysosomes only. Here lysosomes you observe in the picture, digesting food, digesting organelles, digesting the cells. So, in the form of lysosomes of the cytoplasm, waste disposal system of the cell. This is the function. Lysosomes waste the disposal system of the cell. Lysosome keep the cell clean by digesting any foreign material as well as worn out cell organelles which are the entered in the cytoplasm of the cell. So, if it is not digested clearly, it is the throughout the cytoplasma through the cell membrane. And next, foreign materials as well as entered, and it is main functioning is so cleaning the cytoplasm. Next, or cleaning the cell. So, next, lysosome contain powerful digestive enzymes capable of breaking down all organic material. Which are the organic material entered in our body? So, that those all organic material is breaking by the lysosome with the help of their digestive enzymes. When the cell gets damaged, lysosomes may break open and the enzyme digest their own cell, thus known as suicide bag of the cell. Lysosome is called suicide bag of the cell because they can be cell get damaged lysosome by break open and the enzyme digest their own. So, itself only they can taking the enzymes for their digestion and damage the cell, and we can say that suicide bag of the cell. Next point is mitochondria. So, this mitochondria also we have called powerhouse of the cell. Powerhouse of the cell, mitochondria. It is also present in the cytoplasma, and mitochondria is a cell organelle or living structure in the cytoplasm. Mitochondria known as the powerhouse of the cell. Why? Yes, mitochondria is providing energy in the cell. That energy will pass into the tissue, next tissue to the organ, and organ to the organ system. The energy required for various chemical activity is released by the mitochondria in the form of ATP molecules. What is the ATP? ATP means here adenosine triphosphate. These molecules are stored in the mitochondria in the form of molecules, that is ATP. ATP is known as the energy currency of the cell. Another name we can say energy currency of the cell is known as ATP. Then mitochondria have two membrane covering. Outer membrane is very porous and inner membrane is deeply folded. Okay. Next, inner membrane is deeply folded. Mitochondria are able to make their own protein as they have their own DNA and ribosomes. So, DNA means what here? Deoxyribonucleic acids. So, mitochondria is able to make their own protein because DNA is need protein and ribosomes also or nucleic acids. So, next cell organelle is plastids. So, these plastids present only in the plant cell. It is absent in the animal cell. So, observe the figure here. The plastids present in plant cell. There are two types of plastids are there, chromoplasts and leucoplast. So, chromoplast means it is in the colored, leucoplast means nothing but colorless. So, plastids containing green pigment, you said that chlorophyll are called chloroplasts. Leucoplast store material as starch, oils and protein granules. Okay, leucoplast store the material as starch, oil and protein granules. So, plastids contain membrane layers embedded in a material called stoma. In the plastids, membrane are there. These membranes layer embedded, folding itself only in a material called stoma. Plastids has a similar structure like the mitochondria. So, this is the similar structure of the mitochondria. Just you can watch it. Is it? Next, as a similar structure like a mitochondria, plastids have their own DNA and ribosomes. Here mitochondria, you know that able to make their own protein as they have their own DNA and ribosome. What about the plastids here? The plastids have their own DNA and ribosomes. Okay. So, next one is vacuoles. So, vacuoles, observe the picture vacuoles. Vacuoles storage sac for solid or liquid contents. It is like a bag like structure. Vacuoles are the bag like structure, and these are storage for solid or liquid contents. Vacuoles small size. Vacuoles are present in animals and plants also. Vacuoles are large in plants. So, vacuoles in plant cell, vacuoles are full of the cell sap and provide turgidity and rigidity to the cell of which cell? Plant cell, because it is in the large in size, and next to full of cell sap and providing turgidity, rigidity to the plant cell. Next, vacuoles store amino acids, sugars, various organic acids and some proteins. So, in the vacuole, not only these things, other things also storing in the vacuoles, those are the amino acids, sugars, various organic acids and some proteins. For example, in amoeba, the food vacuole contain the food items that the amoeba has consumed, or in the food vacuole of the amoeba digest the food material, because these vacuoles are having digestive glands. Vacuoles play an important role in expelling excess water and some waste from the cell. So, this is the one of the best function takes place by the vacuole. They play an important role. So, in expelling excess of water and some waste from the cell. Okay. Next, is it clear? Now, we will discuss what are the difference between animal cell and plant cell. Animal cell and plant cell. So, animal cells are generally small in size, plant cell are usually larger than animal cell. So, animal cell wall is absent, no cell wall in the animal cell, it is in the absent, but plant cell has cell wall. Animal cell except the protozoan, euglena, no animal cell possesses plastids. In the animal cell, protozoan like euglena, it has which one? Plastid, and no animal cell possesses the plastids in the other animal cells. So, plastids are present in the form of chromoplasts and leucoplasts. So, animal cell vacuoles are similar in size and vacuoles are larger in size. So, do you know that here the animal cell and plant cell given picture in your textbook, you have to practice. So, after this animal cell and plant cell, so one more aspect is there in the 9th class, that is the cell division. So, cell division takes place in the two ways, or cell division takes place in the two ways, those are the mitosis and meiosis. So, what do you mean by mitosis? The process of cell division by which most of the cells divide for growth is called mitosis. These mitosis cell or parent cell, it can be given into daughter cells. Next, here one more is there, that is the meiosis. So when a cell divide by meiosis, it produces the 4 new cells instead of just 2, and these are called mother cells to the daughter cell, daughter cells to the sister cells. So like that, there are 2 types of the cell divisions are there, mitosis and meiosis. The mitosis has 4 phases, those are the prophase, metaphase, anaphase and telophase. And next one, which one? Meiosis has 8 stages of the cell division: prophase first, prophase second, metaphase first, metaphase second, anaphase first, anaphase second, telophase first and telophase second. So like that, the cell division takes place in the living organism. So here the end of this chapter. So thank you my dear students. ಶರಣು ಶರಣಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು.